it's Hillary, Lazy Lima Life here. Hope you're having a great day. I am here with a ridiculous amount of stuff that I've bought lately. My friend was in town. Hi, Tracy. And we went shopping and I found a lot of local craft type stores. So we went to, well, we found a lot, but a lot of them were closed. We went to Michael's, we went to Hobby Lobby, we went to Joann's. We also went to a rubber stamp store up in Marietta. We went to a couple of bead stores, one in Avondale Estates and one in Cumberland, and or near the Cumberland Mall. I don't know if that's actually a city. So I just thought I'd share with you some of the stuff that I got. So buckle up, buddy. One of the first things we went to was a garage sale. I love garage sales, and I got this really cool silver tray. She had a lot of silver trays. I don't know what her silver tray needs were, but she had an awful lot. I got this little one for, it says $3 on the tag. I don't know how much I actually paid for it because I just bought a bunch of stuff and made her an offer, which she accepted. But I want to put this somewhere in my craft room with maybe paints or something on it. So I was really happy to have that. She was also like very, very organized. And I bought children's clothes for my cousins, and they were like brand new, ridiculously in great shape. She had all of her jewelry in little plastic bags. I got this because I'm going to take it apart. I think she wanted like $3 or $5 for this, which I thought was a little much, but like I said, I bought a bunch of stuff and made an offer. We also went to Tuesday Morning. I didn't get a lot there, but I did get this screw punch. So we'll be using this in making some books, which will be fun. And I've always wanted one and just never saw it to be reminded that I wanted one. So y'all know how that is, right? We also went to Michael's. I think this was Michael's. Yeah. Michael's is having a sale currently on I think they're getting rid of all of their Martha Stewart stuff, or at least the punches and the paper stuff. So, I got this, paper punch. It's supposed to, I don't know, make let's try it. It's supposed to make, the frame and then the cutout and whatnot. And it's got like levers on it. So we're just going to try it on this lovely message from State Farm here. Here's the outline, or the main cut. And then we switch this over to the outline and we'll see what we get. Oh, isn't that adorable? So we get this. So we actually get 3 punches, and they were half off, so this ended up being like around $8 with that. I also got this all over punch, which is, the way it works is it's magnetized, and you just clamp that and press it, and you get this little scalloped square, which is adorable. Also from Michael's, I got these blue dots in a little dispenser, just because I wanted to have a better dispensary for that instead of peeling it off a little piece of paper. So I don't know how much that was. Oh, I have the thing here. It was $4.99. And I believe I got my, I got my coupon. I got my 40% off on this, so it was $2.99. Everything else I got was on sale. Okay, so I bought a crazy amount of stuff at Hobby Lobby because they had huge amounts of things on sale. I got, my ink pads were starting to get a little scrunky. You know, I guess they do after, you know, a decade or so. So I'm starting to replace them, and And they had some of the Tim Holtz distress inks on sale, and I like these little squares because they stack. So anyway, these were $3.59 each, and they had marked them down because they were getting rid of some of the less popular colors. So I have Broken China, Picked Raspberry, which I always try to call Pickled Raspberry. Oh, matches. I could make that into a brooch. Picked Raspberry, not Pickled Raspberry. Mustard Seed, Twisted Citron, Frayed Burlap, and Pumice Stone. And these were regularly $5.99 on sale for $3.59. They did not have the reinkers. Normally when I get stamp pads, I just buy the reinkers. I just bite the bullet and buy it. Because I do not know why I'm having a love affair with large punches, but I am. And so I got this large circle punch. It is a 2.5-inch scalloped edge circle. It was, I believe, $15.99, and I think I got my discount on this because that was the most expensive thing I bought. And I'm not sure I like these ones that catch the thing because you're, oh, this one comes out, awesome. But it makes a little scallop edge. You could make an award or something. I also got a stamp, which I hardly ever do. I got this Stampers Anonymous little ice cream stamp. It looks like stamping a little ice cream architecture going on there. So I thought that was cute. And that was on sale for $5.99. These little flowers, they're made from like book pages or newspaper pages, and they have a little like crystal dot in the center, a little black crystal dot, and those were on sale as well. I got this, which was half off. It was $19.99, so it was $10. And it's called The Groove by Art C. I'm not crazy about the name. That name means nothing to me. But what it is, it's a handheld little sander. So you have your little gadgety-do here, and it has these different attachments. This is a rough sander. There's a sponge, so you can, you know, I don't know, sponge a background or something. This is a brush, and this is kind of what sold it to me on the picture, is that they're using this with stencils. So I don't know, it just looked like fun. And if these brushes and the sponge don't work out like I think they're gonna do, at least I have a little handheld sander, so that's totally worth it to me. This is I thought this was Martha Stewart when I got this, but it's not. It's Memory Keepers. We are Memory Keepers. It's supposed to make, this little thing is supposed to have instructions to make these little boxes. I'm not quite sure, because I was telling Tracy, I'm like, it seems like you would need something else to do this, like a scoreboard or something. But I got it anyway, and if I need something else, I don't know what I'll do with it, figure something out. I got one of these My Little Pony mystery minis, because I was hoping I'd get Twilight Sparkle because she's my little spirit pony. But I got Pinkie Pie, so isn't she cute? Look at her little cutie mark with her balloons. Boop, boop, boop. So we went to this one bead store that was in Avondale Estates, and it's called, oh no, that's not it. It's called, I think it's just called the Bead Shop. The score there that I really love is these 10mm glass pearls. Normally the ones that I get, they say check glass pearls, so I don't know if there's a difference. I'll look at them side by side, but I really think that these have just such a nice luster. I also got these jump rings. I don't know what they're called. I forgot what they're, I'm not iodized or whatever, but I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I like having them because they make nice little additions to jewelry. Sometimes I use them as clasps. I got a bit of gold chain for a project that we're going to be doing soon on a bracelet. I also got some beads. This one's glass. It kind of looks like hematite. I got these tiny little blue glass ones. She hardly had any of those left, and I really like them. They're good accent beads. And these little copper center drilled beads are nice. But the thing that I like here is I got this skeleton key, and I think I want to do, well, I know I want to do some kind of necklace with that, and I want to have this be one of the pieces on there. So there's that. And my favorite thing right now is magnesite, and I got these little skulls, pink and red, and I got peace signs, green and red. I just like the way it feels. It's like a smooth, and they're lightweight, and they just add this, like, I don't know, you put that on an earring, and I don't know, you're saying something. I don't know what you're saying, but you're saying something. We also went to an estate sale, and I didn't get much there. It was just more fun seeing all the beautiful things, because this was an amazing house with just antiques and art, and they had this, like, it wasn't a Tiffany lamp, but it was a lamp I fell in love with. It's a picture somewhere. They had this lamp that I fell in love with that was, how much was that lamp? $900. So anybody in the mood to send me $900, I can call them back and get this lamp. Moving on. So instead of the $900 lamp, I got a $5 wooden box that says Alaska on it. It's almost the same thing. It has a slide out, and I like boxes to store stuff. The next place we went was Rubber Stamp Fantasy, which is a stamp store in Marietta that I adore. The people there were charming and wonderful, and they're old school. They have like the new stuff. They have the die cuts. They have, you know, all the dabbers and daubers and whatever and things, but they're old school. They have, you know, wood-mounted rubber stamps, and they have ink pads, and they have templates, and they have all sorts of really, really cool stuff that I was super pleased to see. And I had an idea for a project using shrink plastic, so I got 3 sheets. I got the black, I got the frosted, and I got the clear. So we'll see how that goes, and that might be a project coming up in the future. I did get one of my distress ink Brie inkers. I didn't have the ones that I couldn't remember the ones that I bought at Hobby Lobby, except for this Citron. So this is the only one I bought, and I'll get the others eventually. I also got these pearl pens, or they're called Perlin pens. They make a little raised dot, and it dries fairly quickly, and I got turquoise, and I'm calling this Lazy Lamba Green. That's what I'm calling it. It's renamed. Got 2 of those. I got the Stays On little ink pad. This one is in St. Valentine. Stays On. I never liked this as a name. Back in the expression days when I was reviewing this, I said it sounded like a prophylactic, but I like the ink pad a lot, so I got that, and I did get the re-inker, practicing what I preach. I got a Marvy Matchable in bottle green, which is the one I use most often, of the Marvy Matchables. I also got this way cool embossing powder. I don't buy embossing powder. There's 2 things I don't buy anymore: embossing powder and rubber stamps, because I have every rubber stamp that's ever been made, and I have every embossing powder that's ever been made, now that I have this one by Stampendous. It's called Lettuce, and I just love that. I don't know, that's knocking me out. I did get this stamp. It's first full price stamp I bought in I don't even know how many years. But they had this stamped with like in black on a watercolor background, and it was so pretty. It just reminded me of, you know, like Japanese haiku. I got this distress paint in Seedless Preserves, and it's got a dauber top. I don't know what I'm going to use that for, but that looked fun. And I got this, this was mixed up. I got this at Hobby Lobby. Sorry, this is Tattered Angels Glimmering Mist at a fine glimmer. And it's like this goldy here thing. It says on the back that it's craft, but what the heck, let's try it. Well, I don't see any glimmer. Oh yeah, it's there. Yeah, it was on sale. I have 2 little bags of paper. Let's just show you the decorative paper first. I really liked that. Let's take it all the way out. You deserve the full naked paper. I got 2 sheets of that. Oh, well, no, I got 3. Oh. I just thought it was fun. I also got a lot of cardstock there because I can find my cut card, but I can't find my full cardstock, and I wanted some bright colors. Most of the ones I've been finding have been, you know, pastels or earth tones, and I wanted some red. And this is one of my favorite papers. You can't see in the video, you can't see the little sparkles that are in it, but you can see it in the red version by Tilty. So they have this in this kind of celery color, which I adore. And so I got, I think, 10 sheets of that. I also got a brown and a turquoise that has a bit of a sheen to it. I got this one, which is called Beet. Got this one, I don't know, celadon, celery, whatevs, and brown. So that's the other bead store we went to was called Organic Stones, and it was near the Cumberland Mall. They were a fun little shop, tiny, but they had something that I could not resist, which is these gray faceted crystal beads. I just thought those were so interesting. I've never seen this color. I like the way it refracts the light. I just think that's really cool. I also finished getting the items I want for the bracelet. And the reason I got these is because normally I don't work in gold. These are wire guards. And these are soldered jump rings. And we're going to make a bracelet and maybe a necklace. But the reason I got these is because normally I don't work in gold. Normally I do these in gunmetal or maybe the antique bronze findings. But I think the gold will show up better on camera. So it'd be nice, you know, if I did a project, if y'all could see it. So hence the gold. I also got these. I went and bit the bullet and got these little gold filler beads. The little discs. So I don't have any, and when I get them, I've been getting like 5, 6, and just using them for a single project. But I just went ahead and got the whole strand for $8 because I just want to have them. The last stop, I think this is the last stop. I bought a crocodile, but I don't know where it is. I bought that at Paper Source the other day, and it was half off, and I saw it at Tuesday morning and it was half off, and I was like, oh, I really feel like I should get it, but I don't know what a crocodile does. And so when I saw it again, I took it as fate saying, Hillary, you should have a crocodile. So now I do. But I don't know where that is, and that's what I bought at Paper Source up in Alpharetta. I think the shops are called Avalon. Okay, so one more place that I went was Office Max. I got a compass just because I feel like, one, I was inspired by this video that I'm linking to below, which is where they're making mandalas, which is really cool. Plus, I always need to make a circle, so this would be nice to have as a tool. I love little containers. I just love little containers. I have, these come in smaller. Okay, so look at that. Isn't that the cutest thing? This has broken jewelry pieces in it that need to be repaired, but I also keep my flash drives in one. They're adorable, and they have the little flippy thing. But I got the bigger ones this time because they had washi tape on sale at Office Max. Who knew Office Max had washi tape? I didn't. They had buy two get a third free, and it didn't matter the size. So these are the washi tapes that I got. And there's another YouTuber, I think she's in England. She has, I swear to you, I don't even know, like every washi tape that's ever existed throughout all of time and space. Seriously. I have like now about 10. So I think this storage will work for me. I'm going to link to, I can't remember her name. I'm going to link to her. I'm going to find it again and I'm going to link to her, because when you see her washi tape, you're just going to like fall on the floor. So put a nice cushy surface down. But these were cute, and they also stack. Which I like, and I've been getting the purple and the pinks. Thank you so much for watching my haul video. I had fun making it, and I definitely had fun shopping for it, but that is not a lifestyle. We cannot go out and buy all of this stuff every month. That would be crazy pants. There probably won't be a haul video too soon in the future because I've hauled it home and now I have no place to put it. And I'm just going to put a call out right now. So if there's a project that you want me to do, go ahead and put it in the comments and I'll look into it. And as usual, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye. Wow, that's a long video, wasn't it?